What is going on, guys? Disney Dan here. Welcome back into the channel. Normally when I do a live stream, I like to bring out all the positivity of Disney and life and the channel and just my love of Disney is so strong, and I really pursue that in this channel. But there are times where we have to remember the people who are very, very important. Unfortunately today, Monday the 12th of November 2018, Stan Lee, the inventor, the godfather of Marvel, unfortunately has passed away. I just wanted to come on here very, very quickly just to bring all of us Marvel fans together, and just send him and his family and all the other fans our deepest, just start sending our prayers. And it's awful. It really is awful, and we will thoroughly miss one of the greatest writers, inventors of this generation. There are lots of great people in the chat. Freeman Family Productions, AJ, The Kingdom Times, Stacy, Jennifer, Juan, Adam, Ruth, Alex, Liam. There's lots of really awesome people here just to send our love and prayers to the family of Stan Lee. And it's a shame. It really is. We lost somebody very important and special in society, and this will be a big loss to all of us geeks out there. We wouldn't even be here with cinema, wouldn't even be here without Stan Lee, let's be honest. Having movies like Iron Man that kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, I'm heartbroken too. I won't be interacting much with the chat. I just wanted to come on here and just send my love to the Stan Lee family. And starting with Iron Man, thinking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe and how that has progressed, going back, his love of X-Men and Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, and then going back to the original comics. He has revolutionized fandoms in such a way that it will be something that we will just terribly miss. He has inspired so many people. He really has. And Stan Lee, just a really fun, genuine guy. Some of my favorite times were when he cameoed in the movies. Him in a cameo, and I remember just this year when I went to see the Avengers Infinity War and he was driving the bus, everyone just was so cheering him when he was driving that bus in Infinity War. Everyone in my movie theater was just screaming because they loved him. And I saw that again in lots of other great films, when he was in Thor Ragnarok, when he was in Iron Man, when he was in the Avengers. Superheroes in New York, give me a break. Like, that is just one of the best lines. Yeah, if you guys are new here, I just want to just say hello and welcome. My name is Disney Dan, and normally I'm a lot more positive and happy and my love of Disney and Marvel and Star Wars and all these amazing things that are under the Disney umbrella. And unfortunately, we lost a really important person in Marvel and in the world, really, because for me, I consider Stan Lee just as important as someone like a Walt Disney, who revolutionized entertainment. He has touched the hearts of children and adults. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I wish he didn't. Yeah, me too. I wish he was still here. Stan Lee is the Walt Disney of Marvel. You are, AJ, you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely right. He just made what everything is today. Like, it's not just the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're looking at Spider-Man. We're looking at the Fantastic Four. We're looking at the X-Men. I love the X-Men. Just so many amazing stories and things that will be told throughout the years to come. He just will be really, really, really missed. For me, just he's just such a, every time you see him, every time you see him in the movie theater, you just feel so, happy to see him on the big screen. Him just cameoing in every single movie is just something that is just special. It's special that you don't get to see in any other films, and he just does such a great job with that. Really, really does, and I just really will miss him. The next film, the next Marvel film, which I believe is Captain Marvel. Yeah, you're right, Freddie. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna cry. Me too. I'm gonna cry when Captain Marvel says "Rest in peace, Stan Lee." Absolutely. He is such a revolutionary character, and I can't see a Marvel Cinematic Universe without him, and it's going to be tough, going into something like Avengers 4 and lots of other great Marvel Cinematic movies with him not there. Now, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby are back together. Can you imagine the story Stan is going to tell him, Jack? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Stacey. And again, Jack Kirby had such a bigger part as well. Hey, Caesar, what's up? How's it going? Sam Raimi's gonna miss his cameos. Me too. Me too. He will be sorely missed. And yeah, no, I get that too. Yeah, I hate it. People will tell me, it's part of life, and it is. It really is. I've gone through life losing people, and it is just such a shame losing this figurative person, this really established, well-loved person that is Stan Lee, and he will have a lot of stories to share with the people that he's with now. I wonder if Stan has already filmed his cameo for Avengers 4. I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he has or not. I know a lot of Avengers 4's filming has finished, but I don't know if he's done it or not. I hope so. I hope so. He is like your favorite grandfather. You're absolutely right. What about Venom? Yeah, I actually haven't seen Venom, so I don't know if he cameoed in it. If someone wants to, I don't know if you guys want to spoil it, but I don't mind, to be honest. Me, for you guys spoiling Venom for me, it doesn't really matter at this point. I'd rather just talk about him as a person rather than the movie. If he was in Venom, great. But I hope he's in Avengers 4 as a small cameo. So he does cameo in Venom. Okay. Sometimes in life we have big figures that really affect us when we lose them. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, now he's reunited with his wife, and there was a great story not too long ago. There was a store that brought in one of Stan Lee's first ever comic books, and he asked him to sign it, and Stan Lee just cried. I just hope there's at least one printing press in whatever afterlife that he ends up in, and now their genius and artistic talents are no longer bound by the limits of human creativity. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Me too. I am sad, and as a lot of people are, and it's just something really. It's just awful. It really is awful that we lose someone so special, and but I guess life does take those things from you, and unfortunately we lost a great man. We lost a really, really great man today, and. So, like everybody says, we're going to send our hearts and our loves and prayers to everyone part of the Stan Lee family and every single Marvel fan around the world, that we love him and we're going to miss him, and he is just such a wonderful human being. Hey Noah, how's it going? And he just was an imaginative person. He was so creative. Dude, I having a great day until... Yeah, me too. He just was such a wonderful human being. Every single time he was on screen, he was having a great time. That he was a true hero. He was a true hero for all of us. We will all miss you. Absolutely, Hypey. Hey, Steve's World, how's it going? So he's just... I just can't now imagine it, and him being gone is just, it just makes me want to watch all my favorite Marvel films and watch him cameo as everything and everything and just see him have a great time and always have a smile on his face. And in Guardians 2, he was with the Beyonders, I believe, or something like that, where they have all these natural powers that he watches, the Watchers or something, and he watches the rest of the universe. And I feel now that he belongs there and watches everybody and sees everybody. Hey Rachel, how's it going? Yeah, really sad news. Guys, there are a lot of new people here who've just checked out the channel. I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. Unfortunately, you know, this is not the best, greatest news in the world, and he just will be a man that will be sorely missed. But I just want to say thank you for sharing your support with me, a fellow Marvel fan, and the love of Marvel and everything about Marvel. And if you want to stick around, if you love Disney, if you love Marvel, Pixar, Star Wars, this is what I'm all about. And I just love sending everything and all my love to people who deserve it. And Stan Lee, 100%, is a person who deserves every single thing. He deserves to have a wonderful time, and I hope he's with his loved ones. But unfortunately, he has passed at 95 years old. 95 years old. Yeah, he's. It's sad. It really is sad, and we will miss him thoroughly. And just seeing him in films like Guardians or Thor, or you see him in the latest Black Panther or Infinity War, if you go back to the X-Men films or the Spider-Man films. Hey Rob, how's it going, man? He gave us much joy and entertainment. Yes, Don, you are absolutely right. Alright, Rob, take care, my friend. Good to see you in the chat. He just was a special person. You know, I consider him a lot like Walt Disney. You know, Walt Disney was an imaginative person. He loved to create stories, and that's exactly what Stan Lee was like. Stan Lee was that person who loved creating stories, loved creating superheroes. Without him, we would not have our Marvel Cinematic Universe. Without him, we wouldn't even have things like the original Spider-Man. Hey, Cargo, how's it going? And we wouldn't have things like our X-Men, our Spider-Mans, our Fantastic Fours, Howard the Ducks, just lots of amazing stories that were told and created by this man. And Mayor, how are you, Dan? Yeah, I'm okay until now. It's really bad news, but thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Wow, we got 100 people. We've got 100 people here in the chat, so please, you know, show some love to Stan Lee, and please hit that like button. Every like will be, you know, going to Stan Lee and his family, so please hit that like button for him. He's a wonderful man, and we will miss him so greatly. And he was a person who always seemed to have a love for not just being a cameo in a movie, but just loved creating new things and new writings and everything. He was a person that loved life, and I feel that. And I feel that every time he sees a comic book, every time he walked into a comic book store and he sees his ensemble of Marvel, you knew he was going to have a great time. Hey Haley, how are you? The legend may rest in peace. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And for me, I don't know this feeling, but this must be similar to how people who lost Walt Disney, you know, Walt Disney, you know, passed in '66, and I feel, you know, somewhat similar to maybe that news. And hey Stephanie, how are you? It is heartbreaking news, and I just love everything that he has done for him. I love everything that Marvel, the company, has done for him, being involved with the movies. He's always been that executive producer, loving his characters. He looks after his characters. And I hope, you know, with this news, hopefully everything will be, you know, together, and we will have one incredible movie to celebrate his life. Hey, Eye to Eye, Disney Through Our Eyes. I want to start crying. It's so sad. Man was a great man. Yeah, he was an absolutely amazing man. He You guys need to understand, guys, that he has affected so many people and was such an inspiration to so many people all around the world. We wouldn't even have what we have today, right? You have things like Black Panther and Avengers Infinity War that made over billions of dollars, you know, because people love his stories. And we're going to miss it. Hey, Corey, how are you, my friend? You know, we lose so many people, and you know, that is part of life, but you know, losing these people it is hard for us. And I just want to say, you know, every single person here, just show your love to Stan Lee and his family, and to every single Marvel fan out there. We need to pull together, we need to team up, we need to be our own, you know, Avengers, and be part of this amazing community together. You know, we are not here to talk about which is the best Marvel movie. We are not here to talk about, you know, who's the best superhero, whether you're Team Cap or Team Iron Man. That doesn't matter anymore. That doesn't matter. We are here together as Team Stan. We are Team Stan. We are Team Stan Lee, and that's all I really need to say. He is a legend. We will miss him so much. Hey, Dean Miguel, how are you? It just, guys, it just really affects me a lot, you know? It affects a lot of us to lose a person who loved his product. He loved everything about Marvel and loved superheroes. And even before he started, you know, writing comic books, he loved, you know, reading, you know, funnily enough, he liked reading about DC stories. He liked to create his own Marvel superheroes that he would like to change when he was reading DC. He liked reading lots of, you know, background stories and fairy tales, and think of something that, you know, guys would be inspiration to, and he wanted to create characters like Spider-Man so you can help that everyday person, right? They wanted to create Spider-Man so they, you know, that boy who was really shy and being bullied, who can actually be a superhero, right? That's why they created someone like Spider-Man. X-Men, you know, for people who have always been persecuted and just not didn't be able to fit in, right? That's why he created the X-Men, because he wanted to make sure that even though these people were different, they were strong and they were super powered. He was great creating these characters to love his product, to show it to the world, right? And with the movies that we've got, and even going back to the things outside the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you just love him for everything he's done. Hey Josh, how are you? I know it's truly sad. Yeah, he is an absolute legend, and we will thoroughly miss it. I'm just speechless. I say that as I'm doing this, but for me, I feel responsible that if I don't share this love with you guys here, I need to. You guys are here because we love Marvel, and I'm just so, you know, blessed that we've had such amazing things come from this person, this man who loved every moment of his life. You can tell that. You know, he loves seeing his comic books, you love watching his movies. Tell me there's not one person here who, when they see a cameo at a Marvel movie, that they don't just either smile or laugh or scream and shout. You know, he was the heart of this movie. He is the heart of comic books, right? Look, guys, it's so sad, and yeah, I don't really know what to say, and I just want to say, guys, I really do appreciate everybody who has come here and just seen this stream and checked it out. I just want to say thank you so much. Please, not for me, but please leave a like for Stan Lee and that man right there, because he deserves every love in the world, because he's such an awesome person. If you don't know who I am, my name is Disney Dan. I used to be a Disney cast member out in Walt Disney World, but I don't just love Disney, I love Marvel and Pixar and Star Wars and everything geeky, because, you know, this is what we're all about, this amazing community. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and let me know, guys, how you. I know everyone is really really upset, and I'm really upset, and there's a lot of people here who are really upset, and we love every single moment of his life and every single moment of just everything. You know, he did such a wonderful job for our community. And look, for me, I just want to go and watch all of his films now, and watch and read his comic books, and just have a good laugh and smile every time he's on screen, because he is such a wonderful person. I just can't express how much I'm going to miss him, as well as everybody else here. Everybody else here loves this guy, and you know, we are the true fans of him. He is the true superhero in all of this. And unfortunately, we have lost a man who will be remembered as one of the greatest men to ever live of all time. He has changed entertainment, fandoms, cinema. He has changed everything. That's why I compare him so much to Walt Disney, because he has changed the entertainment business massively. He's done this for so many years that he just loves every moment of his life. So I truly am going to miss him. So Stan Lee passing away at 95. I'm hoping that he did appear in Avengers 4. I really, really do, because he deserves to be in Avengers 4. We would love to, you know, dedicate that movie to him as a person that loved his movies and loved his stories and his characters, and it's a shame. It is really, really a shame. He definitely will still be in Marvel movies. Yeah, I think there was a plan that he had actually made cameos in a lot of just smaller bits, so he can actually be put in those movies. With CGI, look, I have my opinions on CGI. When they perfected CGI, I don't mind it, but you know, like what Star Wars did with Carrie Fisher in Rogue One, I'm not a big fan of that, but you know, I would rather just them, you know, whatever footage they have left with Stan Lee, I would love to see him in Avengers 4 and have that film dedicate to him, because he is the person who you know, it started with him, you know. It started when he was in his 20s, and now, you know, 70 years later, he finally just he's now with his friends and his family and his wife, wherever he may be. So guys, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the love and support that you guys have given me. You guys are true Marvel fans. You guys are absolutely awesome. If you've never been here before, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I always say this: you are not my subscribers, you're my friends. Whether we're Marvel fans or not, and whether we've met yet or not, you know, you guys are my family, and we as Marvel fans are here together, and we will lose a man who loves, you know, us, and we love him. So guys, I'm just wanted to make this quick live stream. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back soon. I've got a couple of vlogs coming out. Disney Fiasco did such a great job last Sunday. We had a great time with Rachel from Disney Princess Couture. She is an absolutely awesome person. Please go check out her channel. Mickey's Magic, one of my partner channels. Megan is just such a great person and a great friend. And my other partner channel, Corey Fiasco, who's in the chat right now. He's an absolutely awesome guy, a good friend of mine as well. Lots of amazing people in the chat as well, you know, sending our prayers to Stan Lee. Thank you, moderators, for doing such a great job today. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I can't thank you enough. And I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I really don't have much else to say, because he is a person that we need to remember for a long time, and we need to make sure that we will cherish him and watch his Marvel films and read his books and read his stories and tell our friends and family about his stories. So I always say every single end of my video, I said live your life with a smile each and every day, and I think I need to add to that, live your life with a smile and our love to a wonderful human being. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. You are the true superhero of us. So thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Have a magical night, everybody. and I'll see you soon.